I'm on a killing spree, like Cantonese, torturing, painting a picture with a paintbrush and watercolor of GDs. Holding your key, vitality, it's all you need. If you're a different being, it will be a different color. When you bleed, accurately punctured from needles in your nervous system, unlike the semen, not water soluble, because the attributes of yin yang is dual. When I cut you simultaneously, like Wang, killing you too quickly. If I were to bang weightlessly, I hang you in aqua, sending electric shocks to open up all your chakras. And when I do the offset chant, it will biochemically plant water beads on your brain, while putting salt water on open wounds that have you in pain.
Chosen as the omnipresent, supreme, ultimate deity, widespread influence of spiritual gravity, sources and forces of spiritual power, travel the super universe in unison, and then cooperation, plans of mortal ascension, ancient commission, walked on waters near the eternal isle of paradise, twice sacrificed, celestial trilogy form metaphysical assembly, trinitized ambassadors, those high in authority, masters of philosophy, Shadrach, Evolute, and combine energy, mind, and matter. Prophets laced in cloaks of gold and jasper. One strike disaster. Blood flood, hemoglobin, EVE probing. Left and right brain hemispheres. Shedding tears for the sake of the save the years of the coming sun cycle. Trifling serpents trapped within. Dream spirals lurk among rivals that hide they despise. Telling victims lies. The harder they try, starts to backfire so they can retire. Back to the lab, study they tabs and diagrams. Become a living lamb like I am.
The infinite grand planet is Kaka Shinama, Most High, called Aliyaba, astronomer, roam the universe like Romulus, indigenous with the consciousness of Sirius. I am a seven density light being, trans-manifest personally, in divine nation, Atlantis rising, three-dimension radiation is extremely for difficulty to cope with the body externally. In the center of the galaxy, alchemy, spirit, soul, mind, commitment, so that's sufficient. Receive 9 dimensions of cosmic expansion, exquisitely. Philadelphian church, chosen city, an instance, the vortexes, Pleiadian sequence, equinoxes at the 0 point, the Logan, keeping time flying, sitting on competent, meditating, 3 immortals through portals. You hear the pounding in your head when I hit the disc gong. The vibrations will start circulation along the body's meridians and everything that has pores. Even obsidian will secrete moisture, and as part of your torture, I'll anoint ya with libations, pouring cleanser with the cleanse, and you'll feel as if you were diving in the ocean and caught the bends. The elements of the seas cure all disease. Now tell me if you're unpleased. I'll treat you like a dog and never wash off your fleas. Had you waiting till I fill your bowels with a fishbowl full of frenzy and hungry sea monkeys suffering from internal mange. You have to consort to the E-King for change.
As the heavenly one gauge the size upon a bit of scroll, symbolic to the tablets of life. Destiny being taken to the physical form in a human reality. Contemplating to fulfill the prophecy. Ancient Kemet meditated upon the arrival of spiritual entities. Unite in the skyline in a formation like tribal unification. Prepare for the glow's purification. Enhance magnetic forces to make reconstruction due to the destruction inflicted upon this massive sphere. 3 units clear to the Iron Man. Clan days of Armageddon was the holy Seraphim's first thought. I began to write in Sanskrit, hieroglyphic, cuneiform form, triangular swarms of energy, living into deity, serious mystery, rise from the underground in King's Chamber, 1580 BC as the Prince of Thieves, and name hidden as a moon ra, excite kundalini and creative qualities, cultivate balancing faculties within me, rising deity, won't see me without 7 degrees of substance within my body, inhaling pranayama properly, drawing in solar energy, burning MCs 2,000 degrees, operate from the direction of the subconscious, and roam with a subspecies. We human beings fighting the beast. We levitate the seas. Got the 7 heads.
9 times.
When I bind, breath to spine, kundalini align, spiral stimuli rekindle my mind. Assume the posture for prana and mula bandha. Pull your medulla oblongata. As the lotus blooms, focus on your maya. Then no shoom until the fire smoke fumes. The coiled serpent immersed deep in your nervous paradigm of Vimanas. From the time of Upana, Shaz, hold your low abdomen in yoga asanas. Pert in Peru, insert air in your nostrils. Once Qigong's begun, it's say parade, Kia Risa roof of your mouth meets your tongue. Its tip circumference in the orbit of the microcosm. Coexistence of dual energy, open doors to mysteries with biocomputer keys. Mental thoughts warp through reptilian skin scorch. The consonants force of the great pyramid cube with Pacific star points. Crown chakra anoint, awakening various points. Soul trapped in the confines of the holy. Knowledge upon thee, Anunnaki, Elohim, Seraphim within the ancient galaxy. Royal assembly declared in mental warfare. Standing to give you the message. Pick up your lesson, symbolic weapons against those from the seas of the Albion. Superior melanosite, strapped tight within a throne of light. Dodge parasites, sucking upon the Yama, Astro Yama, tree of life, arcing across the sky like the celestial Nile. Embark beyond the symbol of the nomos. Dark star messenger rose and walked upon the warsaw to explore the land and see a mass spinal tap. Release electromagnetic energy in Mitzrayim, initiating sons of the green, illuminating light beams with the potent etheric substance of 7 senses.
I'm illuminated by solar guards, a solar disc, and Heliopolis. Kephara, the dumb Vito, is the ever-living Egypt's physical sun. This being is first responsible for creation. Out of the Macon, no benefit of Maon. One brought forth 2 deities in the golden dawn of a lost age that's long old and gone. When was the golden egg laid to spawn the cackler who cackled into the seas of plasma with air and moisture, giving birth to heaven and earth, embodied to form the unit of this great universe, engulfing so the sum can become a something, vibrating the own mantra, infinities alone, dumping consistent tone frequencies on. Owen needs anew, both cross celestial circles, orbiting cycles, the evolution of the I-10, heliopolitan, gender androgynous like Akhenaten's, how curvaceous the waist is on the body of the goddess. Sea serpent, out of waters of noon, unknown and unexistent. When I moon and ray rise, it's the light of day, patage the spine, children of rise. Company when he shine through the white Geb, whose bright is new. The sky is a womb, at will the sides of protrude to produce primeval hills inside of a vacuum. Orion, Ilium, star maps link back to pyramids on Tiamat, where points of movement consume monads. Open the way to distance of mystic triad of a tomb ray.
You have controlled your fear. Now, release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me.
If not the saber, then what's the fate of the fool? Blade of the tool, we could do like Darth Vader and Luke. Spark later, straighter at you. Too late, delay will leave you lying like a label would do. So don't play foot in the cave where I rule. I'll slay you like a dragon, I'm fatal and cruel. Savage like I'm lit out of cages, and rip off your cabbage just like I rip out my pages. Ain't no winner.
In the new millennium, rising like Prometheus in the hedonic sun section of America. Initiate circuit impulses, government made semi-robots, negative mentally and physically, unmasking secret society plans. The internet craze will soon become the biochip sound wave that interrupt the human brain waves from the spiritual stage. Transform chematologists, glance over the land in a trance, ascending in the atmosphere to see America return to the fiery furnace of the hellfire. Revelation from the unwritten children. Behold the golden dawn of the day of morning. Pranayama meditation with United Brotherhood warning. Came bio survival in the land that ran of quiet war rivals. My arrival across the river now to meet Rothschild. Unfold the Knights of the Templar, the stars, Sun Sirius. Chakra seated in the fiery chariots of the gods.